Hello there. What is going on, everybody? We've got more Pride of Mandalore Crew to talk about today. I feel like this pack is overloaded with crew. There's so many crew. It's a pretty large amount. We're going to be talking about some Rebel and Republic Mandalorian crew that were spoiled yesterday by Atomic Mass Games. Of course, if you have been following already, this has actually shown up in some people's hands already. So it's not like there's completely new stuff's being spoiled, but it is nice to get the high resolution images. We're going to talk about the 3 cards that they promoted yesterday on social media. If you guys are new here to the channel, we are still giving away that lightsaber. All you have to do to enter to win that giveaway is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. And also, I want to thank today's sponsor, Luxury Playstyle. Full metal, awesome tokens for Star Wars X-Wing, as well as Star Wars Legion, as well as Keyforge, and a host of other games. Check them out. Go over to luxuryplaystyle.com. Pick out your Valentine a fantastic gift, or tell your Valentine that this is what you want. Tell your stores. These make amazing prize support for your local tournaments. Use code CRABOCVIP. That's going to save you 15%, and orders of $35 or more are going to get a free Crabok lightsaber nunchuck token thrown in while supplies last. So check out luxuryplaystyle.com. All right, so Pride of Mandalore. We've got some pretty cool stuff to talk about today. So we're gonna start off with Katan Kryze. Love this artwork of her like looking at the dark saber. It's like, I wonder if this was like when she was given it or when she maybe lost it. There's a lot of her story that still needs to be told. But I think it kind of reminds me of the scene in Rebels when Sabine kind of gives her the Darksaber. It's a Rebel or Scum crew. And she says, after you perform an attack, if the defender was destroyed, each friendly ship at range 0 to 2 may remove a red or orange token. So a lot of flexibility here, but in that it's got a wide bubble. You got a choice of like a stress or a jam or something like that, with your red or orange tokens. Very cool, but you have to be the killer. And that, since you're a crew, that starts to limit, like, where do you really want Bo-Katan to be? Like, maybe on the Ghost, or if you're Rebels, or maybe on, I think a Gauntlet is going to be a good fit for any of these crew that we're looking at, but, you can't fit everybody on the Gauntlet, right? So if you see a lot of crew that you like, you got to start thinking, where else can we put these crew? And for somebody who needs the killing blow, you need probably at least an attack 3 ship. Or maybe a ship that's going to be firing off some torpedoes or something like that. I guess that's definitely a thing to think about. I think you give yourself a little more flexibility if you go with a higher attack ship, more likely to get that killing blow. Probably on a higher initiative ship. So I think that's some of the things you want to be that killing blow type of ship. But that's pretty cool. It helps, and a lot of this is helping stressful maneuvers. Ever since the TIE Defender came out with that white K-turn, that was so revolutionary to be able to, or Leia, Leia crew being able to be like, boom, everybody, reduce that difficulty of that K-turn. Just being able to do stuff like that was really cool. And here's a way to potentially mimic that a little bit, which is pretty cool. Point out one thing that's kind of interesting about her is it's after you perform an attack. So if she ends up going on anybody that gets bonus attacks, if you were able to potentially hit 2 ships, that's kind of cool. Other cool thing, it does say each friendly ship at range 0 to 2. So that means your own ship as well. So she could work well on ships that want to generate stress to do other things, and then she can get rid of the stress or things like that. Similar in that Fenn Rau is also a Mandalorian that was also in Star Wars Rebels and is also pretty awesome. Although taking this crew means you're not taking Fenn Rau as a pilot, so it's quite a I think they both have costs. Bo-Katan is also a pilot. Is going to be one of those prominent Mandalorian Gauntlet fighter pilots. But Fenn Rau says, Rebel or Scum, he's like, before a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 engages, if its revealed maneuver is speed 1 or higher, and there is an enemy ship in its forward arc at range 1, that friendly ship may remove 1 non-lock red token. Love it. Love it. It fits into the Mandalorian theme. It fits into that Fang Fighter, that Concord Dawn Protectorate. Like, I'm charging right at you. I'm going to get in your face. And it's like ride or die, right? And in his case, it's ride, because now you can keep doing that, right? If you're able to make sure that that stuff works, or if you want to chain into a red action to help you reposition or something like that, if you need to do something like that to make sure you can get to range 1 of your target, he's going to really reward you for that. I think he might be a little bit on the expensive side, because he's also going to work on your own ship. And by the way, these first 2 are both Republic options, which is a really cool thing. Our last one is only Rebel only, but these 2 can work in Republic. So I'm thinking Fenn Rau maybe in an ARC 170, or maybe in a LAT, or of course, or the Gauntlet. But yeah, really, really cool stuff here. I like this. I like that they work on themselves as well. And that range 0 to 2 bubble is pretty good, pretty wide. So it's flexible. And it's not going to work on everybody, because you do have to be at range 1. But I like it. Ursa Wren, Sabine's mother. This one's Rebel only this time. So she says you can maintain up to 2 locks. Each lock must be on a different target. After a friendly ship at range 0 to 3, even larger bubble. Larger bubble there. If it's after a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 is locked, you may acquire a lock on an enemy ship. Now, it doesn't have to be the target who locked your friendly ship. You can just get a lock anywhere else. So it's going to be great for any ordnance delivery platform. Anybody who wants, everybody wants locks anyway. Cool thing is, you don't actually have to have the target lock action, although you will probably want that. You probably want the target lock action, otherwise you might not always be able to maintain up to 2 locks. But it is a cool ability, and it's a cool thing to think about, like a ship that could, off the top of my head, I can't actually think of any ships that can take crew that can't take target lock. But still, I think that's kind of a cool thing. Maybe my least favorite of the 3, in that she's a little more restricted, in that she's only Rebel. And I've been playing Republic most. That is kind of my favorite faction in the game right now. But also that it's just locks. It's like we've kind of already got things that can let you maintain two locks. So I'm not really thinking that it's all that new, but it doesn't require an action, so it's still pretty good, right? All that really requires is somebody else to get a lock taken on them, and then you're like, free lock for me. But then it's also got even if that doesn't happen, you can still maintain 2 different locks. So there's a lot of different ways in that you can play her and make her work. So she's going to work. It's not going to be one of those upgrades that you take and it doesn't trigger. It's probably going to trigger. It's probably going to work. And I think that's an important thing with a lot of these upgrades. Even though I think some of these other effects are more flashy, like Fenn Rau, being able to, hopefully consistently have people like jousting at range 1 and then getting rid of their red tokens and stuff like that. What if that doesn't happen? What if you get your maneuvers wrong and you end up not at range 1 more than like once in an entire fight? Like, then maybe you wasted the points on him. What if Bo-Katan doesn't get that killing blow? Then maybe you wasted the points on her. Like, maybe somebody else was going to soften your target up, but they got all crits and direct hits, and the other person rolled all blanks, and they killed him before Bo-Katan could shoot, and you're like, I wasted this. It's a good problem to have if you're killing people way too fast. But my point is, I think Ursa Wren is the one that's going to trigger the most, that you're going to have the least conditions to make her work, because at least half of her, at least the 2 locks is going to always work as long as you have the target lock action. So, let me know which one is your favorite, and which ships you might want to put these Mandos on. So much awesome stuff is coming in this Pride of Mandalore pack. Hopefully, this is a trend for things that are coming for other games too. Hopefully we get more and more and more card packs, because card packs are amazing and they put so much depth into the game. And they also I think they make you want to go out and pick up more models. Like, how many people are going to be picking this up and say, you know what, I need to get another Fang. I need to get another Lat. I need to get a second Gauntlet. I need to put all these on more ships, and now I need more stuff because now I have new build options, and now I need 3 Arc 170s now to do the build that I want, or something along those lines. I think there's a lot of really cool doors that card packs open. So hopefully they get more card packs going, and also we don't have to wait on, plastics to be printed and painted and shipped. Like, it's just cards. It's a lot easier to do just cards. So, they could potentially do card packs much, much quicker than other products too. So hopefully we see more card packs in the future. Looking forward to this wave coming out. Should be street dated by the end of the month. I think 25th of February is currently the street date that's scheduled for this, as well as the Razor Crest, as well as the Gauntlet fighter. So we'll be looking for those. As more stuff comes out, we'll continue to talk X-Wing, we'll continue to talk Legion, we'll continue to talk Armada, we'll continue to talk Marvel Crisis Protocol, and all kinds of other Star Wars gaming. There's a Star Wars love letter coming out. I'm going to try to grab a hold of that too, because that looks actually pretty cool. I like Star Wars games. That's what I do. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. I want to thank you all so much. I will talk to you soon. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are amazing. You guys help make this channel possible, and I will I'll remind you guys always to let the Wookiee win.